In this problem, we have two reflecting surfaces that are at a 56-degree angle, and the light ray strikes the horizontal surface at 53 degrees. And you want to solve for this angle between these two. So, so if we could figure out what this angle is, right, because of, I'm sure that's a law. I don't know what it is. That's a geometry law, right? If you intersect two lines, the angle on this side is equal to the angle on this side. So if this is angle phi, this is going to be angle phi also, right? Because geometry. Just like these two angles would be the same. Okay, so if I could figure out these other two interior angles, then I could say that the interior angles have to add up to 180 degrees, right? So if I could figure out this angle here and this angle here, I could solve for that one. Okay, so let's go through and figure out the stuff that we can figure out, right? So let's start with the light coming in. So the light comes in, mine is at a 53-degree angle, right? So if this hits at 53 degrees, the law of reflection says that, I'm going to call this angle A, right there, right? The law of reflection says that, law of reflection says that the incident angle equals the reflection angle, right? So for a flat mirror, if this comes in at 53 degrees, then A has to be 53 degrees, right? So A must be 53 degrees, right? Okay, so I know this one. This is 53 degrees. Okay, so let's call this one up here angle B. So I'll call it right here because that's different than the other one. So that's angle B. All right, so look here. I've got a triangle, right? And I know this one's 56 and this one's 53. So I can figure out that one, right? So for mine, it's 180 minus 56 minus 53 is going to equal angle B, right? Because they have to add up to 180. So 50, that's 109, right? So 180 minus 109, that's 80 minus 9. So that's 71. So that should be 71 degrees. Right, so this one up here is 71 degrees. Okay. Okay. So now where can I go from here? So again, law of reflection, right? So this here, that beam here has to hit at 71 degrees, and because that's a flat mirror, it also has to come out at 71 degrees, right? So I know that this angle over here is also, use a different color. This is also 71 degrees, right? And now I'll call this angle C right here, right? So I know angle C, because these have to add up to 180, right? Because it's a flat surface. So 71 plus 71 plus 71 plus 71 plus C has to equal 180 degrees, right? Because geometry, because it's a flat line, right? So 71 plus 71 is 142. 142 plus C equals 180. Right, so that means C is equal to 38 degrees. Right, so C is going to be 38 degrees. Okay, damn, I'm almost there. Okay. Okay, so I can go back again. I've got one, right? So here, look, it's reflecting. That was 53 degrees. So let me call this angle D right there. I just got to get this one, and then I'm done, right? So same trick I used up here. 53 here, 53 here, right? So I know D has to equal 180 minus 53 minus 53, right? So from the same reasoning up here, 53 plus 53 plus D has to equal 180, right? I just wrote it the way I'm going to solve it. So 53 and 53 is 106, right? So 180 minus 106, what, that's 74 degrees? Yeah, so D has to be 74 degrees. And now I'm done, right? Because angle phi has to equal 180 minus these two, right? Because these angles have to add up to 180. So I'm just going to do 180 minus that, and that'll leave me with what phi is. So minus 38 minus 74. So 38 and 74, that's 112. So 80 minus 100, let me check that, 78, 100 and 108, 110, 112, right? So 180 minus 112 is, what's that, 110, that's 70, 68. So that should be 68 degrees, right? So, I mean, addition and subtraction, but not that complicated. You just have to know the law of reflection means that the angle that it comes in at, the incident angle, is equal to the refraction angle, or the reflection angle, I should say. And then the rest of it's using geometry.